The Parr family is a seemingly normal-looking family who have put away their superhero powers, and there's a kind of conflict between the husband and wife, and that the husband is really dying to get back into the superhero kind of profession, and his wife, played by me, is rather content to be with the family and be domestic and raising 3 children. And then, of course, as time goes on, they both are called to go back into that world, even though it is illegal. What gets presented to me in particular is the opportunity for me to explore being exclusively Elastigirl, whereas I've been Helen Parr, mother, wife, predominantly for years, only being called to save my husband, during Incredibles, the first one. So with this one, there is an offer, a contract, unsigned, for me to go off and be an autonomous superhero in my own right, as a business. It's an industry, and he wants me and only me, not my husband. The whole aspect of Incredibles 2, that there are a whole other sect of superheroes that we get to meet, and I think Brad's imagination really kind of goes off the charts with all of these other personas that are out there that are incredibly idiosyncratic. But we discovered that Elastigirl is an undeclared, unknown, really, mentor to another superhero whose name is Void. She's a new, young, kind of untried superhero who has her own gifts, who kind of hero worships Elastigirl, and that's an odd, slightly uncomfortable, very flattering fit for my character. Well, Jack is a revelation, and was at the end of the first Incredibles, which I thought was so ingenious of Brad to have Jack display his superpowers 20,000 feet up in the air, out of sight of his parents and his family. So no one but the audience knows what Jack can do, and even the audience doesn't quite know. So in this movie, we get to see like all of the ways, and even at the end of the movie, you feel like there still could be more, to come. He's a child of infinite ability, interdimensional abilities. I mean, yeah, it's really fun and so imaginative of Brad Bird and his cohorts at Pixar to explore what he could be and what he could do. Craig T. Nelson, who plays Mr. Incredible, has this natural sense of humor that effortlessly comes from him, and I think that Craig has a real humility that he imbues Mr. Incredible with. That's very, once again, it's funny, but the word endearing does come up with some of these characters. I kind of feel that way about all of them, actually. Dash and Violet and Jack. Jack even being, when he's a demon, there's something endearing about him. And there are surprises there are so many surprises about what Jack can do. But getting back to Craig, I love his humility, and it makes a lot of what Mr. Incredible does funny. I so love working with Brad Bird, who is the originator of the story, the creator, and really my collaborator in terms of bringing Elastigirl. I don't work with anyone else except for Brad. He is who we all do our recordings with, so he plays everybody else, with us. So the partnership with Brad is really intimate, and really, I've so appreciated his sense of humor, and he's so playful. It's been nothing but fun to do Incredibles 2 with him.